one of the main reasons a lot of trainers struggle to implement the hybrid model is because they don't know how to flip the switch from selling their time to actually selling transformation-based packages or transformation-based programs. They're so stuck on selling 10, 20, 30 session packages, right? Sometimes 8. And they don't understand the concept of selling the result in transformation, because the result in the transformation is not tied to your time. And this is how you get paid, right? And not having to trade your time for it. One example I like to use is a transformation coach. All right, I can't reach my second place competition trophy, but if you're familiar with the competition, with the NPC or physique competition, when you have to get ready for a show, what the first thing you do? You hire a coach, right? You hire a coach, and what the coach does, the coach give you a time frame in which they can help you achieve your goal for you to get ready for your show. This is the easiest way I can kind of explain what the hybrid model in online coaching is, right? Hopefully a lot of your trainers can understand what I mean. So when you go to a coach, what they do is they say, hey, okay, I can get you ready in either 16 weeks or 6 months, depending on where you are, right? Or what you want to achieve. Let's say it's 16 weeks, which is the norm. What the coach does, they put together a system for you to achieve the goal for you to get ready for your show, okay? And what is that system? That system includes a nutrition plan, okay? And the most important part, a workout plan, right? And then obviously accountability, where you have to do check-ins, whether that's weekly or monthly. And those check-in frequency, those check-in frequencies, they happen depending on how close you are to your show. But normally, the further out you are, the more spread out the check-ins are. Usually 2 weeks, every 2 weeks or every month, right? But the most important part is the training. Now, when it comes to the training, oftentimes you'll be surprised how many coaches are not even in the local. They're not even locally available with for their athletes or their clients. Right? They might be located in different states, sometimes in different countries. They just have a reputation of helping people get results. Okay, so if you're a trainer that know how to help people get results, and you have a proven track record to show that, you can easily implement the hybrid model or even online coaching. All right, because it's highly dependent on how 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 skilled you are at delivering results and transformations. Okay, that's just how it is, and also showing that transformation. Okay, so when it comes to the training, right, what the coaches does is they just give the athlete or the client the workout for them to do on their own, right? And if they're local, they might see the coach maybe once or twice a week. But what happens the other 5 days? The coach tell them exactly what they have to do at the gym, what muscle groups they have to work on, the workouts, and also the reps and sets. All right, so they know exactly what they have to do without the coach. So what they pay the coach is not linked to the coach's time. All right, and this is how you actually build a scalable business model. So now you can bring on more clients, because all you got to do is provide that same system to all clients, obviously tailored to them. And that is what the hybrid model in online coaching is. Okay, so what the hybrid model is, obviously, you're gonna have trainers that are doing in-person training, and you can't just drop all of your in-person clients, because you have a relationship with these people, but also you're gonna be broke. Okay, so you can't just drop all your clients. So what we teach coaches to do is to transition your in-person clients into the hybrid model. If not all of them, at least 70, 80% of them. And inside of our system, which I want to show you in a second, we kind of give you the word-for-word script as far as how to go about doing that. All right? And then, in addition to that, how to structure your hybrid transformation packages so you can properly explain to a prospect or to a potential client as far as the value that they're going to get with this transformation program, because they do get more value with the hybrid model in the online coaching model. Whereas in-person training, all they get is 1 hour of your time, maybe maybe 2 or 3 times a week. What happens the other 4 days? Okay, what happens the other? I don't know how many hours are in a week, but they see you maybe 3 hours a week, 2 to 3 hours a week. Think about that. How do you expect to get somebody results by just seeing them 2 to 3 hours a week? Okay, you don't provide them any nutrition plan. There's no accountability. And that's why so many trainers, they're so stuck on I have to be present. I have to be physically there for me to get paid. If not, worthless. But you're not. If you know what you're doing, you know how to get people results, you're not worthless. Your knowledge is worth way more than your time. The knowledge you've acquired over the years is worth way more than your time. Trainers you need to realize this, trainers. Okay, it's so sad that I speak to so many trainers, and they're so stuck on, yo, my clients are not gonna go for that. My clients are not. It's not up to your clients. It's not up to your clients. You cannot allow your clients to tell you how to run your business. They can't even get in shape. How are they supposed to? Why are you letting them tell you how you should be running your business? You have to enforce the program. You have to enforce the transformation program. What I mean by that is, if your clients are seeing you 1 to 2 times a week, if you implement the hybrid model, you have to tell them, hey, I'm going to put your workouts on the app and I need you to follow them. Okay? But anyways, let's not get sidetracked. Okay? When the hybrid model and the online coaching model, it's very similar to how competition coaches coach their clients. Okay, the difference is you creating it for your everyday people, right? So that means it has to be a lot easier. With an athlete, you can write the exercises down, write the tempo and the reps. They can go ahead and execute it. With a normal person, you're gonna need to have visuals of what the exercises look like and give them step-by-step instructions how to perform the whole workout. Okay? Basically, when they walk in the gym, give them a navigation system as far as what they need to do. And that's how detailed you have to do it. And having a fitness app is very important. Okay? So what you want to do is, what the hybrid model is, actually, you know what? It's better if I show you. Let me go ahead and show you exactly how to implement this hybrid model, how to structure your offer. Okay? So let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. I'm doing this live. I'm not even going to cut this video. You're going to catch all the mistakes. Share this window, share our application window. Okay, let's see. It's my first time doing this, so let's see if it works. Is it working? Oh, shit. I'm gonna hope it works. Share this window. Share entire screen. Okay, there we go. Okay. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and make this bigger. All right, hopefully this is working. All right, cool. So this is our Remote 360 system. All right, it's a full-on operating system for our coaches, for our hybrid and online coaches. All right, I'm not going to go into detail as far as what you can do because it can do a lot. I'm not going to go into detail as far as what you can do here because you can do a lot. So as you can see, it has your unified messenger, calendar booking system, contacts, pipeline, take payments. It has buy now, pay later financing options, auto billing, etc., funnels. It has AI that pretty much that answers your DMs. But let's go ahead and get into exactly what we're here to do. Okay. So first thing you want to do is transition your in-person clients into the hybrid model, right? We have a full-on transition scripts for all of our coaches that tell them exactly what to say word for word. All right. So I'm not gonna talk about this because this is gonna be a whole different video. But let's go over how to structure your hybrid offer. Okay. So here's how the hybrid offer works. How we teach our coaches. Okay. You want a clear dream outcome. Okay. Lose 10 to 20 pounds of stubborn fat, tone up, and feel confident in your body. In your body, your favorite foods or social life. Without, I think it's supposed to say without giving up your favorite foods or social life. This is one of our coaches' offers, so you probably have to correct that. All right, so you pretty much go over the client's current reality, right? Pretty much tell them exactly what's wrong, what they need to fix, and the dream outcome, and what happens if they do fix these things, okay, and the results that they're going to get. All right, you want to have some success stories here that you can point out. And then you want to go ahead and show them the system, which we call our 4-pillar system, which is a personalized training plan, a done-for-you meal plan, accountability system, and habit development. Here you explain to the client that they're going to get a personalized training plan, 3 to 4 hours a week of efficient work, training sessions per week, all right, and around 45 to 60 minutes. They can choose to see you 1 to 3 times per week, all right, and then on the days they see you in person, these are going to be targeted sessions. Okay, and then these workouts can be adjusted if they're at home, traveling, or at work, or maybe changing gyms. All right. Pillar number 2 is a done-for-you meal plan. How you gonna provide them the meal plan? Tell them exactly what the meal plan is, how you're gonna deliver it. I'm not gonna go into detail as far as what it says here. All right, but you pretty much tell them, hey, I'm gonna give you a meal plan that's gonna tell you exactly what to eat. Your macro is gonna be calculated, and it's gonna be based off the foods that you enjoy eating. Accountability. All right, you're gonna put them in a private group. If you have a lot of clients, put them in a group. Maybe that can be WhatsApp, or maybe if your app allows it, put them in their fitness app. All right, so you can give them there, so you can put them on all your clients together. You're going to do weekly check-ins and also monthly progress checkpoints. These are fitness assessments every single month. You go over the client's progress, take their photos, and then also make adjustments to their plan. All right, so they can stay engaged in the program, with your program, and then also explain to them how they're going to develop the habits at the end of the program, so that way they can keep their results. All right, so this is a word-for-word script that we give to all of our clients so they can actually pitch their hybrid transformation packages. And then you allow the client to choose the transformation they want after explaining to them exactly what it is, what they're going to get. Okay, so you explain to them how, hey, you don't need me, but if you do decide to see me, a few times per week, either that's anywhere between 1 to 3 times per week, your whole workout will be in my app for you to follow on your own. So that means if the client cannot make it to the gym, they have to travel, you have to travel, you still get paid because they can still follow their workouts inside of the app. And then when they come back, they can just go ahead and continue on with their sessions. And that is that's the game plan, guys. That's the game changer. Okay? Now you allow the client to pick one of the 2 transformation programs. We call it 90-day the accelerator, and then also we have the 6-month transformation. And each one have a clear goal that they're going to be able to achieve within each one. With this one, they can lose anywhere between 10 to 20 pounds, right, and get lean and lose like stubborn fat. Whereas this one, is designed to drop up to 50 pounds, build lean muscle mass, optimize their hormones, and also elevate every area of their lifestyle. So as you can see, this is a full-on transformation program, and most people will pick the 6 months. Okay, now you allow the client to pick which one they want, and depending on which one they want, let's say, for example, they want the 90 days, right? You click on 90 days, it takes you right there. Okay, notice how we kind of just create this for you. And then you tell the client, okay, cool, so you have the option to see me fully online, okay, or see me 1 time a week, 2 times a week, or 3 times a week. How many times do you want to commit to seeing me per week, if at all? Let the client choose. And if they are interested in person, very unlikely they're going to do online, but you are going to have the clients that say online because you've explained to them exactly what the program is, what the system you're going to put in place for them is. Okay, so now the transformation is no longer tied to your time, and that is the change. Okay, so let's say the client picked 2 times a week. Cool, they're going to see you 2 times a week, which comes with 24 sessions, and these sessions can be used anytime during the 90 days. All right, even though it's 2 times per week, but they can use these sessions whenever they want. All right, but they're gonna get app access, a personalized weekly workout schedule, custom meal plan, supplement plan if you provide supplement plan, weekly check-ins. This can be we have an automated check-in inside the system that check in with the clients automatically for our coaches, but you can check in with your clients depending how many you have manually, or put them in a group where you comment in the group once a week or on a daily basis. And then monthly fitness assessments where you go over their progress and make changes to their program, and then also real-time program updates, meaning if they have to travel or they can't do an exercise, that means you're making changes to the program in real time. So if the client picked tier 2, okay, cool, they get all of this, but the only thing is they get 2 sessions per week, all right, for the next 90 days, okay? And then you go down here, you go ahead and tell the client the price is going to be a one-time investment of $2,200. And here's the cool thing. Once you click that, hold on, let's see. Once you click that, I don't think his payment thing is set up for some reason. Let's go to his payments. All right, let's do this one. He's in Canada. Okay. And as you can see here is his payments. Okay, he's in Canada, so it's not going to show the buy now, pay later. Let me pull up another account for you guys so you can see exactly wellness. Okay, so I think I have a better example for you. There we go. Let's pull this coach up. As you can see, we have all of your scripts here for both online and a hybrid. But let's pull up this coach's transformation packages. All right. This is a mobility coach. She also helps women build glutes. All right, cool. So let's say the client picked tier 2. All right, it's going to be, they can either pay $2,600, and the reason why our coaches are able to close. Wait, what's going on? Hold on. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, let me see. Which one is the 3-month? I mean, I can just pull up any one of these. I think it's fine. It will be the same as if I were to click it. But as you can see, for the $2,800, there you go. It's going to be a firm. They have a firm, Klarna, or they can pay with a credit card. Okay, but let's say the client doesn't qualify for a firm, and with the firm, they're paying anywhere between $97 to $466. But the cool thing is, a firm in Klarna, they give you, the business owner, all of your money up front, and they just pay a firm in Klarna over time. All right, that's how our coaches are able to sell these. They have coaches $5,000 packages, $7,000 packages. Okay, that is the biggest difference. All right, let's get back to our offer real quick. Where is it? Offer right here. Okay. So now, what if the client, they don't have the full 2,600, or they don't qualify for it from a Klarna? Well, then you do an in-house payment plan, which is going to be 3 payments of $960. Okay, and that $960 comes out to the $2,880, right? So you kind of give them a fast action discount if they do the paid in full, and that's how you incentivize someone to pay you in full. You always want to do the paid in full. Okay, and if they don't have the full amount, whether they don't have the cash, credit card, you just give them the financing option. If they don't qualify for the financing option, or they don't want to do it for whatever reason, you then give them the 3 pay in-house, where they pay you three payments of $960. In our system, it takes out the 3 payments automatically for you. So all you got to do is send them this link, and then the system charges them 3 times automatically through their credit card. And that is pretty much what we set up for our coaches, guys. All right, now you see how coaches are able to actually implement the hybrid model, and also how to structure the offer correctly, because the offer is important, because the client needs to be properly educated. Let me get back. The client needs to be properly educated. Hopefully you guys saw, I think you guys saw all of that. So the client has to be properly educated, okay? When the client is properly educated, then you're able to, then they're able to understand the value that they're getting. They understand that the value and what they're paying for is not tied to your time, and that is the biggest difference. All right. And if you want to learn exactly how to implement the hybrid model, click down below, book a strategy call with me and my team, and we'll be happy to show you exactly how we can help you implement this model. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you in the next one. Peace.